Hi everyone. Just going to do a little tutorial, real quick tutorial on how to fix something maybe that you don't like. Um, so this is a little bit of some watercolors that I had left, and I just took a little piece of paper, and then I've just been playing with some of the stenciling, and I didn't like some of the markings, so I'm just going to be playing more with this one. This is one that I just did today. This is actually kind of fun. It's a little kid's book that I got at a thrift shop for, what, 59 cents. And so I've been playing around with this, so there's like different pages. And I haven't done the other ones, but this is the one I did today. And there's probably like 3 layers of different collage on there because I didn't like how it looked, and then I kept just going over it, and then I changed the colors. The colors were darker. They were like more in the earth tones, and then I decided to go with the greens and the burgundies. Anyway, so to make a long story short, I'm going to play with this one right now, real quick, to show you what we can do. Let's see. So I have the warm colors, and what I'm really looking at is this area here. I don't like because I used a Posca marker in there. So underneath here was some tissue paper that I made some markings on. I believe this one. You can see a little bit underneath there. So there's different things that you can do. And so the beauty about mixed media is that you're not done until you're done. And so these are all the warm colors that I used in there. Some of them are mixed. Actually, I'm just going to do this so I don't have to waste too much of my paint. And this is what I'm going to do. Where's my other color? A little bit of, just putting it right on my brush. And so this is what I'm doing. Just playing with the colors, covering basically things that that I don't like, that I want to try to fix or change, right? So let's see. What else do I want to do? Spray a little bit of water. Now I don't have a whole lot of anything going on over here, which is okay. Maybe try to bring some of that green. I will use these are my Distress pencils. Oh, let's see. see. So it's just making marks since it's all wet. At least it'll, there. All right. Going to dry that. Okay, so it's dry. And I'm still not happy with this. So I'm going to try something. Let's see what's in my little box of goodies. Maybe this would work. This is a type of tissue paper. What would this look like? Having some, that's too big. Let me see. Oh, there's a piece here. Let me just move some stuff out of the way. Okay, just so that you can see. Kind of like this number here. So in order for me to get that, I will just use some water on a brush. And then it will tear that much easier. Oh. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I think this might be fun to have it here. I like this because, or maybe this way. This way or this way? I think this way. Actually, I think it's too much. Oh. So I will divide this again into, oops, come on. All right. And so I will have a little piece. Oh, I will put one here like this. And I will put this one on the bottom. That's right side up. Oh, company. There we go. Yeah. All right. So now I'm just going to glue this down, and it's going to be more transparent. That's going to help with my little design. All right. So let me get my. This is matte gel medium, which is what I use for my collages, or to glue down my collages. All right, use a little foam brush. I like using the foam brush because it doesn't seem to tear the paper as much. Did I say I was going to use it this way or this way? I kind of took it this way, so I'll make that line, make a border, I guess. There we go. Well, it's looking a little nicer, or something that I'm more happy with, I guess. All right, I'm just going to dry that. take me a second. Okay, so now this is dry, and I'm just gonna use a little bit of this color, lighter color, lighter yellow, and just kind of shade this in a bit. Uh-huh. Just so that you don't see the edges too much of this paper. There. So it's like putting on paint, taking off the paint. And just adding a little bit of the same colors to blend everything in. Just dry brushing the rest of the paint that's on my brush. Okay, so drying that. Oops, I hadn't paused the video for the drying. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so I'm still learning at how to do all these videotaping, I guess. Let's see. Use my Stabilo. And so, yeah, just going to make little marks. Grunge it up a bit. Go around with my Stabilo and adding a bit of water to activate it, so it makes it look a little more grungy. So these are quite fun to use, these watercolor pencils, the distress ink pencils. I love using those because you can use them with a little bit of water, and it's activated by the water anyway. And if you find there's too much, you can always put more water and almost like erasing it, which is fun. So now I've got this kind of little thing going, and I can make this like a little border. Use more of the black, like bring it back out. So I'm just making little designs and lines. Kind of gives it more interest and more dimension or texture, I guess. This I made with acrylic paint. Instead of modeling paste, I use acrylic paint with some baking soda to kind of make it thick. So instead of, yeah, so that was kind of fun. So I can just kind of put a little more emphasis on some of the circles, make them stick out a little bit more maybe. And my brush is barely wet, so yeah. So I think that's kind of fun. Okay. And a white Posca pen. So I could do different little marks. Put little dots. And we could do some writing. That's another cool thing. Let me see. That's the black one. Oh, I could write with black. Okay. Let's see what it looks like in white. Where's my white one? Hold on. Here's the white one. So you can just write this one. Let me see. I'm going to write here. Okay. Oopsie. Let my pen run dry. Okay. Oh, having trouble with that one. Let's see. Do I have another white one somewhere? There we go. So we could leave it like this. You could put more dots. I would probably prefer doing the writing in the white. So let me see if I can write on top. Okay, so this looks better. There. You can put little hearts. That's what we'll do. Put little hearts here. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do. So this was just me doing a little bit of a live showing how you can just keep going. I mean, if I didn't like any of this, I could just cover it all, paint over it. So that's the fun thing about working with mixed media with different products. So I'm going to try to see if I can do a live from scratch, like what I did here, this one here. Yeah, because I have some people that would like to see more of how things are done. So I'm going to try, just I'm not used to videotaping and I don't know how to edit. So hopefully I don't run too long. Thank you for watching. If you want some more things, just let me know. Bye for now.